Here is an update for March from GrowFree and the GrowFree community and me, Emma B. The year is definitely unfolding, or unleashing is a better word, in leaps and bounds. The energy is, I'm sure you'll feel it, is radically different than it has been for these past years. And I'm not an expert in astrology, but the more and more I appreciate of it, the more I realise how that sets the scene. And there's some big shifts that have been going on where, you know, we've got a much stronger Uranian energy going on at the moment, where Uranus is a planet that's all about like leaps, quantum leaps. It's not a linear orbit that is kind of slowly unfolding, but there's leaps. And I think, I don't know about you, but we're feeling that. I'm feeling that. Things are happening. Things that you've been working on for years are suddenly all popping and going into fruition now. So it's a fast moving time. That contrasts to the years that Capricorn, or Saturn's been kind of dominant in Capricorn. That's led. It's really emphasised a kind of linear way of doing things, but our minds are truly expanding, and we're being asked to find or to embrace new ways of rising, being and doing, and new ways of knowing. I think that's important too. New ways of knowing. The way we know things is coming in leaps as well. And our experience, or our experience of this, the way we will experience this relates to how resilient our nervous system is and how much of our traumas we've released. If we've released a lot and we're feeling strong and resilient, we're going to be, riding the waves and feeling kind of excited and experiencing the squeezes and the pulses as opportunity, even when sometimes they present as crisis. But if we've still got some of our trauma, or a fair bit of our trauma to release, we're likely going to be experiencing sort of anxiety and maybe getting pushed into those kind of fight, flight and freeze states. If this resonates with you, if you would like or need support, get in touch with GrowFree and the GrowFree community. We aim to always have a mix of free, funded or semi-funded, and paid for activities and resources. So you can do short courses with us, one-off therapeutic sessions, join in with ongoing peer support. We have a range of things to support us as we transition through these times, which, let's be gentle on ourselves when we need to be. They're not always gentle times, these. But we're feeling excited here at GrowFree. I'm feeling excited. Things we've got bubbling and developing right now is our first full round of GrowFree peer and practitioner training, which is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I'm loving it. We've got GrowFree members starting to co-facilitate our courses, and the whole training is made up of 3 different training packages, 3 different courses at the moment. Which we're on the first fight, flight, freeze one. We're also collaborating with a number of people, which is beautifully exciting. We love, taking part in things like Divine Quine's Conscious Creators Market coming up in April. We've got an exciting collaboration, still in very seed form, but with Alcohol and Drugs Action, which we'd love to see come to fruition. We've got more practitioners offering sessions within our online platform. I'd say we've got a few kind of things to iron out in that platform where I think it's not um, the the most welcoming or easiest space to come into at first. So please, if you do come into our platform, don't come in and then just jump off without exploring a bit. Really, if you give yourself 20 minutes until we get the onboarding videos and more of the kind of direction and up for you, you will find your way through it. It's lovely, and we've got weekly reflection questions. There's one or two free events in there every month, and just some beautiful content. Yeah. Further events we've got coming up. So after our course that's running into April, just touching in May. In May we're going to have a face-to-face gathering at our community garden, a gathering with intention, where we'll have a few of our practitioner members sharing activities in our outdoor space, which you can come along and join in with. So there will be details if you're interested in this. May the 11th is Saturday, so it'll be kind of afternoon into early evening. We'll share food together at the end, and it's community forming as much as getting to know about different activities. You'd be really welcome to that. We then have June, which is just looking to be an amazing month outdoors here. We've got our Together in Nature workshops with John Cree, which you can come and you can take part in one or all four. You can still join the whole training package. You could start there with those workshops and then do the other courses later. But essentially these are 4 days here in June, where John and I will take you on an epic journey where you will really learn about our nervous system as it relates in nature, and how we can support ourselves and others to release anxiety, how we can really come to get to know elements in nature in a way where we let them be our witness. We're going to dive deep into experiencing the consciousness of the non-human world, which is, if that sounds like a kind of far out step for you, the more we release our trauma, the more deeply we come back into our body, the more our senses open, the more we really recognize and experience the animation, the life that's within everything. And I tell you what an amazing feeling, coming from somewhere where you felt separate and isolated or dissociated or anxious, to feel the connection with all living things, to properly feel it is beautiful, to feel that support. And after these workshops, which are between the 5th and the 8th of June, around the solstice, sort of 20th, 21st, 22nd of June, we have the beautiful Lorna Bailey and her soul sister Josephine Scott coming to lead a community-friendly solstice lodge for us, a purification ceremony. They're going to come and hold it for adults and families. We're going to include the children. We're going to explain the cosmology. We're going to share food. There's going to be drumming circles, singing. So it's going to be a mini. I don't like to use the word festival, because for me that kind of triggers me a little bit into overwhelm. But it's going to be a beautiful coming together outdoors, connecting deep to kind of our ancestral practices and ideologies, at the same time as reaching into the future together and what we can create through sound and dance and movement. So I am delightfully excited at the months that are unfolding here. So thank you for listening again. We look forward to welcoming you in through any of the doorways that we have open here. And you know what? If you're not sure about the doorways that seem to be open, come and create your own. Just come and knock, come and say hello. You're absolutely welcome and invited into our space, into our community, into our field. Much love.